The key objective of SEAC is to advise the regional body SADC on issues pertaining to elections and the enhancement of democracy and good governance in the region. The SADC Observer Mission in Lesotho is ready for the upcoming 2022 elections.
We are in Lesotho to look at the preparedness for the coming elections. We are very much aware that after the 2017 election, there was a lot of consultations and processes that led to a national reform authority being formed and looking at different reforms that needed to be put in place in preparation for the next election. And this is the election that we are looking at right now. We are looking at the preparedness of the Electoral Commission in holding these elections. We are also looking at the preparedness of all the democratic institutions, including the police, the courts, and different stakeholders on how they prepared to go into this election. We are also looking at the issue of the environment within which the election is going to be held, to see whether it's conducive to the needs that are outlined in the SADC guideline for SADC principles and guidelines for democratic elections, which every country of SADC has signed up for. And this is what we use as the parameters to check the preparedness of our state members on what is happening in their country before they hold elections.
The upcoming national elections will be contested by at least 50 political parties, and the anticipation is high as parties kickstart their political campaigns.
The contestation is expected in every country where we go because these are competitions for leadership. But when we come into a country, we are looking mostly on the legal framework. The laws of the country, the laws of the Kingdom of Lesotho, as of now, are they in line with their own constitution? And are they in line with the aspirations of holding these elections? That's the first thing. So whoever is involved in these laws, we have to talk to. The second one would be the body that manages the elections. This is the Electoral Commission of Lesotho. How prepared are they? And what are the challenges that they are facing on the ground as they are preparing for these elections? And then we talk to different stakeholders who are now the beneficiaries or the ones who are aspiring to be leaders, the ones who are aspiring to vote for leaders, and find out also what their views are in this contestation.
All eyes will be on Lesotho following an intensive national reforms process, which will likely bring lasting peace to the usual and unfortunate norm of the post-election conflicts.
As a region, we are in the learning process. At the moment, Lesotho is what we are looking to because of what process of reform they've put in place. It's a very good example for the whole region to follow because it was very consultative, it was very focused, and it has moved the country forward. So we aspire that when we learn from Lesotho and we go and try and input that in our other countries, we are going to achieve the regional peace that we are looking for.
And so far, how has the reception been for Lesotho, and what kind of debates, maybe issues that are coming up, and how would you advise?
Até aqui em termos da recepção aqui em Lesotho, não é? Das questões que tiveram debate, e o que pode aconselhar, por exemplo, a Lesotho?
Aconselhar a Lesotho que tenham processo
advise that should have a transparent process,
processo
a process
de eleições em que todos os
elections
partidos
where all
políticos
political
se
parties should review their positions.
E que estamos aqui a SADC para a observação na altura do processo eleitoral para podermos conferir
so that we can confirm
esta legitimidade,
the legitimacy of all the work that is being done.
The SEAC body is bound by a code of conduct that, amongst others, will base all reports and conclusions on a well-documented, factual and verifiable evidence from multiple number of credible sources, as well as their own eyewitness accounts. Rapelang Radebe, SABC News, Maseru, Lesotho.